Alright. Alright, everyone. Today we will be doing Pokemon Yellow with Charizard redo. So, I did Charizard the first time in the Versus race from December 4th. But, that run currently, I finished at level 7 with 13. And I'm very confident I can improve those times. Steve always asks me, why bother? Because he's the kind of person who prefers a bigger leaderboard with some of the times bad than a smaller one with all good times, but I just can't stand a run with 13 resets on my leaderboard. Like, that's just bad. Are you the only one here? Probably. But I am streaming at a slightly... I did start like 20 minutes early. I'm sure people will join in later. There's plenty of time for people to do. Okay. I also got a new USB cable for my controller. It like fits in a lot snug, but if I ever have to unplug it, it's a pain in the butt. Got some good news, huh? Okay. I'm not using my old notes either because I want to go in blindly again. Because I want to do 2 playthroughs from now on. I mean, technically this is playthrough number 2, but I don't even remember playthrough 1. That Charizard run, I think I did that run, like, probably first week of September of last year. So I haven't played this run in, like, 4 or 5 months, I'd say. So yeah, there's a lot that can be. Alright, let me make sure I have this back down to 3 times speed. Past your final. Oh, good job. Get started. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, no instant text speed anymore. Sorry. Man, the instant text speed was so fast. Plus, it was on 4 times speed, too. Honestly, like, the 4 times... The instant text speed with 4 times game speed, like, it was so fast. Like, I had to laser focus on the chat. Or on the gameplay. I could not read chat at all. So, yeah, this will be... So, the reason I decided to redo this run is... How I'm doing it is, you know how a couple of days ago I had a poll for what the next edited video should be for Pokemon Pearl? You know how I decided Pearl? I decided on Pearl because every week I'm gonna do there's a website where you can like draw names out of a hat, and I'll do it twice. One for the next edited video and one for the next redo stream. So the two games were Pearl and Yellow version. But when it came after that, I was like, I guess I'll just choose what I want to do. Yeah, but when I did the poll, I was trying to think of a theme. I decided of a theme for dark types. So I just chose 3 Sinnoh dark type. Okay, what is going on? I need to refresh. Okay, my overlay was just being weird. Yeah, so pretty much one of the few hard fights, like Misty's obviously going to be hard, but I know what I'm going to do for Misty. I'm gonna train to level 25. Like, I'm gonna do all of Rival 2, Nugget Bridge area, the Dig guy. I'll teach Dig to Charizard, and I'll spam Dig on Misty. But then after that, like, one of the main hard fights is Lance's Gyarados, which is what a lot of Fire-type runs just have to prepare for. So what I have to do is, I'm gonna use Swords Dance and Mega Kick. Dude. Oh, also, in Yellow version, I only have to buy 1 Pokeball, because the only HM user we catch is a Pidgey. And if you get the Pidgey to, like, red health or low yellow, it's pretty much like a 99% catch. Is darker? No, I think the poll is Skunk Tank, Weavile, and, Honchkrow. Yeah, because what I'm going to do for edited videos, whatever game I do, I want the Pokemon to be from that generation. Like, I'm not going to do, like, Pearl with Slacking. Well, I technically already did that. That was back when I randomized the Pokemon, too. I'm only going to do Pokemon from the current gen and have, like, a theme, so that way the videos can be somewhat relevant. Man, the encounter rate's really high in Yellow version. It does make training a lot easier. Hello, Black Metal. Yeah, sorry, I knew you were there, it's just I was trying to finish my thought. Have we ever found a single Pidgey yet? There we go. Okay, I think that should... There we go. That wasn't 100%, so that was kind of lucky. Yeah, I think, honestly, with the amount of encounters you get here, if you just spam Ember on every one of them, they're honestly better than fighting each individual bug catcher, like, unless you need to. Because if you're going to encounter these things anyway, and they're going to be one-shots, you may as well do it. I mean, obviously, that Pidgey wasn't a one-shot, but early XP is real good. Especially if you're in the medium-slow leveling group. Okay, I'm eating a king cake. If you don't know what cake... Never heard of that. Alright, 35, so I will outspeed the Onix. Not even gonna save, because he's not even gonna be that hard. What is Ash Wednesday? Oh, dang, I forgot to track split. Alright, hold on. Alright, I just put some things in chat. I have to start my timer. Because for my timer, like, I want to start having splits compare first and second run. For the, like, Reshiram race, I didn't have any split, but for this, I want to have Brock, the 531. Alright. Sir. Gym 4, Gym 6, Gym 7. Save it, lead. And start the timer at 5:37:60. Okay. No, it was on. It's just I needed to track splits. If you see over here, I want to track splits during the run. I didn't have splits on, so yeah, I had to fix that. It's the start of Lent. Oh. Oh. It's my shortcut to numpad 2. Okay. Now we can continue. Yeah, plus now that I think about it, that earlier XP wasn't bad at all either, because I would preferably want to be level 25 for Myth. Because I think having to backtrack to fight Misty, like, get Body Slam first, that's something Charmander would have to do. Charizard shouldn't need to do that. Oh, I swear, if you didn't know Easter is... Hey, come on, I know some things, okay? That was just one thing I didn't. I'm surprised that Scratch 2-shot the Kakuna. Alright, now to prepare for the high Mount Moon luck. Alright, I will heal here just because I have been using a lot of Ember. Edition for pre-nerf Zacian crowned in yellow. We are doing Pokemon Blue backports. Zacian is going to be one of them, but it's not going to be pre-nerfed. We're going to mimic the +1 attack boost, so when we eventually get to Zacian, be prepared to see an attack stat of, like, I don't even know. Whatever its normal attack stat is, it increased by 50%. Because a +1 modifier is 50% boost. The reason I know that is because, like, Swords Dance, like, +2 is double. So just take its attack, increase it by 50%. That is what its attack stat will be. You know, I can see why Scott wants to turn off, like, Mount Moon encounters, just because of how insane it is, but I'm not a fan of, like, turning off encounters in the game for comparable time, because, you are kind of viewing it in the lens of, like, perfect luck. Like, if you're just gonna route out bad encounters, why don't you edit the code so the enemy cannot crit you? Like, why not do that? I think it's just a part of the game, so just use it. And besides, you can utilize this training. Like, replace a couple of trainers with Mount Moon Wild Pokemon, because you have to encounter them anyway. Yeah, I don't know when we'll do it, though. Steve and I have our first 10 that we're going to do, just he and I. The first one was Reshiram. We have some others too. Zacian's not one of them, but every week we're gonna try and do like a three-way with someone else. If they suggest Zacian, then we'll do it. Yeah, this Thursday we will be doing Reggie and Tiberius. You know, if I do in the second run, if I want to cut out time, I think one of the first things I'd cut out is probably get rid of not pick up Mega Punch. But then again, it does help with Nugget Bridge. You want to speed up Nugget Bridge if you can. I suggest Galarian Articuno. I don't think we included the Galarian forms of those birds. Because if I can recall correctly, they have the same stat. They have the same base stats as their counterparts, it's just different typings. But we can always add it to the list. He thinks speed is not going to hit PB Charizard today. He doesn't play yellow enough. Dude, come on. Remember the entire yellow rando community race? I had to watch every one of those runs. I know a thing or two about yellow. Yeah, Zacian backport would be pretty fun. I had a hard time watching and keeping up with that. Yeah, yesterday the chat was quite active, especially because of Annie. Neither of us play Pokemon Yellow often at all. Habit will crop up. Probably. It'll happen at some point. But I think that would only really come into effect in the mid-game, because the mid-game is, like, the most different. I think what I'll do, like, after I get Pokeflute, I'll do Erica right away. I actually do Rival 5 before Koga. I don't know, actually. All of Koga's Pokemon are weak to fire. Depends if I get Flamethrower at that point. I don't remember what level we get it at. You're gonna get your certificate in March. Nice. All comes down to Lance. Well, I know what the plan is going to be for Lance. This was a strategy that Austin came up with, and he taught it to me. I'm going to set up one Swords Dance on the Gyarados, and I will survive a Hydro Pump, and then I will use Mega Kick. Because Swords Dance Body Slam at level 58, I think it was. Swords Dance with Body Slam will not KO it, but Mega Kick, if it hits, has a guaranteed kill. Right? Gotta get that for cut. That's Thunder Wave. It's not gonna be that bad. Oh no. I think I done screwed up. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this. I will put a reset on my thing. I will do a reset. There we go. Yeah, that's my fault. I was busy looking at chat, and I didn't see my HP was that low. Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, I mean, game dev helped me edit my overlay, so if I'm low on HP, my HP number automatically updates, plus it'll be red. Like, I should see whether I need to heal or not. And I still didn't heal. Alright, don't need Seismic Toss. Does anyone remember what level we get Flamethrower? I think Charizard gets it. I think it's level 36. Like, I had it in the intro, but I have a problem forgetting moves. I mean, I have a third monitor now. Like, I really should just keep it on there. 46? Dang, that's late. Honestly, Rival 5, Sabrina might actually be better, because Charizard does learn Swift. Black Metal, thank you so much. And you're a very generous person. Alright, that is... Wait, no, don't learn that. Alright, so I will defeat both of Misty's gym trainers. Hopefully that gets me to 25. Okay, I gotta teach Dig in the place of Scratch. Yeah, 100 base power Dig, you do not want to underestimate. Hey, Austin. I was using Bubble to try and make the battle go by faster. For Mega Punch. Hey, John. I thought I said hey, John, earlier. I'm going to do work. Okay, well, that's understandable. Y'all have that to do. Dig was OP, yeah. Especially since Earthquake didn't hit it. Dang, 52 away from 25. That's fine, though. We will one-shot the Staryu. It's not a big deal. So we have to know that I have prepped the Evo's backboard. Oh, nice. Thanks. Alright, so... Oh, why did you have to X-Defend? That is mean. That would have been a 2-hit, too. Crit. Okay, that was unlucky. Turn 1 X-Defend, followed by a Bubble Beam crit. Dig will 2-shot it. It's just turn 1 X-Defend was quite unlucky. There we go. I did not realize. I thought I said it on live. No, this is live. I really should heal. How often will Misty X-Defend? He only has 1 X-Defend per Pokemon, and, due to her good AI, she'll only use Water-type moves on me. That thing has Water Gun and Bubble Beam, plus she could X-Defend, so it's a 1 in 3 chance. If Misty wasn't using only Water moves and chose all of her moves randomly, it'd be a 1 in 5. But then again, she does have Harden. Alright, so it looks like... Wait a minute. I never set my stats to perfect, did I? Oh gosh, I forgot. Or my IV, or my DV. Man, they were actually pretty good. 13 attack, 3 defense, 12 speed, 10... Yeah, I gotta set that to perfect. I should have done that at the start of the stream, my bad. But I was actually running with a slightly worse Charizard, but it was still a good one, actually. Not like it was a 0 IV one. Yeah, my bad. Also, I forgot to split at Misty, so I'm gonna have to skip that split. Bro, why is my cat acting so mean? Yesterday she clawed me in there, and today she's been... I don't know, cats are mean. I don't know what to say. Get rid of Bubblebee. I get to the potions. Get rid of that. No, it wasn't a game hook issue. I actually forgot to set... I have to set the stats manually. My overlay doesn't automatically do. Yeah, that was my fault. Do I need rest for Charizard? I don't remember how my last run went. This is yellow version. I probably should go get it. I'll get it as a safety strat. Are super potions worth it? Absolutely they are. Because hyper potions are too expensive, and the places you buy them at are so out of the way, like the Saffron Mart. You're at Vermilion anyway, so just get... You only really need like 10 or 12 super potions the whole game. Besides, you can find a few full restores or hyper potions on the ground. Want me to check? It was all the way in my Versus video. Like, that might be a bit tough to find. I think all you'd have to look at is the champion fight. You can just see, like, if I had rest on my moveset. I don't think I did. I'll get it anyway, just in case. Yellow is harder. I know this because I play it. Yeah, it is hard. Well, it depends. Like, when Scott, Steve, and I did Rayquaza, Yellow was actually easier for Rayquaza, because it had a much easier Brock time. You did? Okay, it's a good thing I went back for it. Yeah, red and blue, we almost never use rest. Although, when we did Reshiram yesterday, I think Reshiram actually could have had a more consistent lance if I had rest. I could have used rest on the Aerodactyl. But, I mean, it's too late to do it again. Alright, I don't need to save here because I outspeed his Raichu and Diggle one-shot. Rest mimics Sword Stance Body Slam. Ah. Wait, Body Slam. Oh, I remember what I did. I think I delayed teaching Body Slam to save it. Wrong tree. Whatever. Technically, John, I actually did that run back in early September. Like, it was a long time ago. I barely remember that run. Alright, get myself that Squirtle. Alright, now to go through the rock tunnel area of the game. This area will not be that hard. I mean, it really shouldn't be stated. Like, I mean, technically some Pokemon can struggle. There are a couple of trainers, like Rapping Last, for instance. I remember when Scott did, I think it was Starmie. Starmie absolutely struggled at that fight. Because its best move at that point is Bubble Beam. And Absorb just does a lot of damage. And another one that can be hard, like if you don't have a good answer for ground types, there's some trainers with Cubone. There's a Slowpoke with Confusion. I don't know if it has Water Gun, but it does have Confusion. I was trying to open my bag, but it wouldn't register my start button. Charizard's one of those monsters that does great in the early mid-game, but falls off in the late game. I mean, we are starting Fully Evolved, too. But then again, Fully Evolved Pokemon can struggle early game. It's called Brock. Or Misty. Like, if we were doing, like, Ninetales. Ninetales would really, really struggle at Misty. Why was I spamming Ember on that Slowpoke? I could have just used Body Slam on that. I should really move Body Slam to slot 1, actually. I feel like that's the move I'm going to use the most. I meant to go for Dig. Man, 16 viewers already. Oh my god. See, Shadow, I told you people would stop by. Oh. Hey, at least you can see. That actually kind of hurt. I'm gonna... yeah, use the full restore. No, that was a candy. I prefer 3 times speed. It's easier to watch, but still fast. I mean, I prefer it because it's easier to control. Plus, it makes things more consistent, too. Like, I don't like playing Gen 1 on 4 times, but Gen 3 on 3 times. I don't want to... Okay, you know what? No, 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 no. You want to know why I did that? I had Fire Red and Leaf Green on the brain. That trainer is required in Fire Red and Leaf Green, so I just decided to just go straight. I literally was thinking of the wrong game, so I really shouldn't be punished for that. That one hiker earlier, that was just from me mismoving around, so I just took the consequences and fought him. But like that person, I should not be punished for that. I was thinking of the wrong game. Okay, I got 1 body slam left. Speed, what do you plan to do for Valentine's? I don't have to know. Well, I'll be with my girlfriend. We'll be, I'm gonna take her out to lunch, and then, I was probably gonna take her to the local arcade because she likes that place. I took her there quite a few times. Alright, that I'm just gonna have to accept. I'm just sloppy today. I don't know why. Then again, first playthroughs are always sloppy. I mean, technically this is my second playthrough, but it's been like 5 months. I'd say I've pretty much forgotten all about it. Dude. How many Pokemon does she have? At least on the bright side, that's more time save. I forgot to split its Surge again. Dude. I don't even have a single comparison split except Brock. For Misty and Surge, I just completely skipped those splits. Alright, gotta get one of those. Oh, no, no, no. Don't buy vitamins yet. 2 balls. Yeah, I'll get that just a second. No, keep those paralyzed here. Good all. Alright, I need to buy 8 or 9. Surprisingly enough, Axew, I almost never run into that person. Almost never do. It's just I was being a bit sloppy. You know, part of me does wonder if it'd be better to teach Fly to Charizard and skip Body Slam. But to be honest, no. Like, 90% accurate, only 70 power. Alright, Growl. That's not fun. Oh yeah, I could have fought the Muck guy. I mean, I don't really need, like, XP for the mid-game. Like, I needed the XP for Misty pretty. Besides, there are better trainers at this point than the Muck guy. Besides, I was running low on PP. Body Slam is better in every other way for Fly, except Ghosts. Yeah, pretty much. I do not know why they decided to hide 2 elixirs in the tower. That's just a lot. Repel ran out there. Flamethrower or Fire Blast? Flamethrower every day. Like, 85% accuracy, like, I only use Fire Blast with Pokemon that can't get Flamethrower. Like, if they can get Flamethrower, I'm sticking to Flamethrower. Right here. I don't need a save. Their Weezing and Arbok will get one shot with Dig. And the Meowth is just pathetic. But I'm just going to use Dig just in case Body Slam doesn't one-shot, and I don't want to get hit by a Growl. Growl off of that Meowth is actually quite devastating in this fight if you have to rely on Dig. Quite bad. Plus, that Sludge from Weezing can do quite decent damage. Fire Blast Moltres moment, yeah. Alright. I will need to come down here and get Swift, because Swift pretty much makes Sabrina a free fight. Like, I'm not kidding, it kinda does. It just turns the Abra into a free badge boosting set. Alright, use this last rip. I need to teach Swift over... You guys saw nothing. Teach that over. Okay, Flute. What time do you think you'll beat the run? My over-under, my guess is 115 to 120. My personal best is a 117. I'm gonna guess, like, 114? Then again, my old run at 13 resets. I'm at 0 still. You haven't watched the original? Oh, that's fine. Alright, Carbo. Dude. 36. Skullback. Protein. Alright, I don't think I'll have room in my bag, so I'm just gonna use those vitamins right now. Alright, first things first, I'm going to do Erica. The trainers in her gym are not that good. You know what? Something I'm actually going to do. I learned this, Scott. Like, approach Erica from the right side if you need to do training in the mid-game, because the trainers on the right side have better Pokemon, better XP yields than, like, that one trainer with the Execute. Especially, like, the two cool trainers. I'm just going to fight these three. Because I am going to go to Rival 5 after this. Because I'm going to go to Sylph and get Swords Dance. I will get Earthquake, but I'll save it for later. I'll teach over Dig once I've beaten Blaine. Because Blaine's the last place you want to dig out of. If Dig wasn't on my main Pokemon, I would have obviously taught Earthquake. You know, I think Erica is one of the few gym leaders where, besides Surge, she's actually easier in Red and Blue. Or she's easier in Yellow, because even though they have higher levels, they're not fully evolved. Like, no offense, a level 29 Victreebel is more terrifying than a level 30 Weepinbell. Because Victreebel's got the guaranteed crit Razor Leaf. The Tangela here is just annoying. And plus, due to her good AI, she will not spam Sleep Powder. The only move she'll use is Acid. Slash. Teach this over... Teach this over Ember. Oh, my cursor was already over it. City where half it's a zoo. You're thinking of Fuchsia. And that city is the first city where a zoo is free to go to. Alright, we're in Sylph. Alright, I need to go to the 5th floor. Get the elixir here. There are a few trainers that are like on the way to Rival 5. The trainers on that route are very good for XP yields. This guy is one of them. Not a lot of people in Sylph have good XP yields, but like this guy is one of them because he has a Weezing and a Magneton. Anything fully evolved gives the best XP yields. I want to try and be level 38 for the Rival. Technically level 40 would be like the minimum I would consider it, but I will be getting Swords Dance soon. So I think 38 will do. Okay, there's the card key. Seventh floor. My bag's getting pretty full, actually. Alright, I gotta teach this over... I need Swift for Sabrina. You know what? Get rid of Body Slam. 8th floor, 9th floor, 10th floor. That scientist there does not have good Pokemon. This guy is just to get Earthquake and the rare candy. Arbo. Get Earthquake. Now I just go down to the 3rd floor. And this guy, Scott likes to call him the Hypno Sandwich. Because he has Eradicate and a Hypno and Eradicate. This guy is real good. And here's another spot. If I still need training, there's a Scientist to the left and another Rocket Grunt. They lead to the heal bed. But I don't need to use the heal. I am going to get this Hyper Potion. Yeah, that's all of them. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm going to set up 2 Swords Dances on the Sand Slash. Hopefully it doesn't use Sand Attack, and I can just... Well, it doesn't matter if it uses Sand Attack. I got Swift. Although I don't want it to pull. I probably... You know what? It's a free setup, pretty much. I should set up to +6. That was a crit, wasn't it? It was. Withdraw. Alright, luckily it didn't use Clamp. Okay, the Kadabra is obviously going to be a one-shot. The Flareon does not have good defense. There we go. That was kind of a scary fight. Alright, after this is when I like to use the Hyper Potion. As the full restore, I want to try and save. You know what? I'm going to put Dig in slot 3. So that way if I use Swords Dance, I can either go up to Slash or down to Dig. The Slash is pretty much better than Swift unless I've stacked up Swords Dance. Are you using Swift instead of Body Slam? Are you going for minimum battles? No. Swift is for Sabrina, because her Abra that she leads with in Yellow version has Flash. And Body Slam would have the chance to miss, but Swift would not. And besides, Slash with the guaranteed crit chance is really good. I'm basically just going to rely on Swords Dance plus Swift and Dig. And then when I get to Lance, I'm actually going to teach Mega Kick just for the Gyarados, because I need just the extra bit of damage. Because at level 60, I believe it was, Swords Dance plus Body Slam is not a KO on the Gyarados, but Mega Kick is. And I didn't do minimum battles. I did optional training in Silph. Also, hello, Homer. Alright, now to go do Sabrina. Yeah, you guys want to know why Sabrina was Swift as a free fight? I'm not even going to save. Like, I'll just show you. I will still set up some Swords Dance. 1. X defend. 2, 3. Yeah, she hit me with Flash, right? All Flash does is badge boost my stats. Although I don't outspeed the Kadabra, unfortunately, but the Alec has... Sabrina has random AI in this game, so that was a crit. Mega Kick Sauce. Yeah, Austin taught me that trick. Yep, that's what I get for not saving. I did not expect her to crit Psychic. You know what's funny? My 2 resets were ones where I didn't save, and I had to rewind and, like, add the reset so I wouldn't go back that far. Kinda nuts. It is a tough range, yeah. I will be buying those things. Proteins. Yeah, the one disadvantage of doing Sabrina before Koga is no speed boost, but I think that's worth it because it just means I am going to get outsped a little bit. It does have a high crit chance, yes. Plus, with her random AI, she only had a 1 in 4 chance of using Psychic, so that was still kind of unlucky. Alright, so I will outspeed everything on Koga's team. So the plan is, on the first Venonat, I'll set up with I'm going to try and set up with all 3 Swords Dances, and then use Swift, because his bug types are only neutral to dig. But still, it effectively is stronger than Swift, but you gotta remember, like, that's over the course of 2 turns. Plus, yeah, I'm just gonna use Swift. I do want to try and be level 43, though. Thank you. Yeah, this Tamer right here, if you can deal with his Arbok pretty well... he's actually quite easy. Yeah, I'm making a lot of movement mistakes today. I should not be making them. I guess I'm just distracted right now. I mean, this is why we do 2 playthroughs. Hopefully the second one's a lot more clean. Full restore. See, this is what I wanted to save the full restore. Stuff like this. Okay, Koga, what are you gonna do? Due to the good AI, he will not use Sleep Powder, but he can use Toxic, which is fine. It's not a big deal if he uses Toxic. Because I will knock him out before then. That was an unlucky crit. And I'm confused, too. If I hit myself, it's gonna hurt. Dude, stop critting. Oh my gosh. Dude, Charizard just kept wanting to crit. You just got a Victini from a surprise trade. You better make sure it's real. I've gotten fake stuff from Wonder Trades before. Alright, so far with this route, Sabrina before Koga is definitely the way to go. It's just, I just got unlucky with Sabrina, but I only had 1 reset on her. It wasn't too bad. And my other reset was on Misty. That's the nature of Swords Dance. They choke if they... Yeah. It really sucked on that second Venonat, too, because I got a crit, so it lived, and then it confused me with Supersonic. So if I had hit myself, I'd be in trouble. Oh, dang it. I keep forgetting who my dig user is. Dude, I swore I pressed down twice. Alright, I am not gonna fight these trainers here. Alright, the plan is for Blaine. I think just one Swords Dance and Spam Dig. Hello, Area 91. 11710 is what you need to beat. Yeah, I have my leaderboard up. You were 63 to beat. Yeah. And I get access to 9 rare... I get access to 10 rare candies if I pick up all of them. Well, I'll have 9 because I skipped the Rocket Hideout candy. Although I probably should get it. I'm confused. Actually, I think I did get that in my last run. I should actually go back and get it. I mean, I am going to go back to Celadon anyway to do my vitamin buy because I need to max out in proteins. I think I should just do that now, actually. Alright, now I'm going to teach Earth. No. Actually, I have to go through the hideout. This is the first round of the day. Before I had a protein on. Well. I should have done this while I was in town, so my overworld pathing this run is pretty bad. But then again, 2 runs. Don't need the peep. There we go. Now I can get rid of her. I think I can teach rest now, right? No. Yeah, hold on to it. Also, I just realized I forgot to get Mimic. Man, my overworld... Man, I am really screwing up this run. Like, bad. I'm gonna get that. How good is Charizard in this? Pretty dang good, I'd say. Although for a fire type, it does have to deal with Charizard. Got a pretty good solution. Yep, 10 rare candies. Alright, so get that. Toxic. Oh. You guys saw nothing. Okay. I realized what I did and then it was too late. Alright, 5 protein and 1 calcium, say. Yeah. Alright, now I need to teach Mimic. I gotta teach it over... I don't need Swift anymore. The only 2 with the most updates. Doesn't surprise me. That's kind of what a lot of game companies do now. They'll release a game that's not finished, and then they'll release like a day 1 update or an update a week later. Like, just because, like, updates are nice and convenient, they think it's a good idea to release something that's not finished, and then just release updates over a couple weeks. Like, updates should be just for bug fixes. They shouldn't be for adding features. That's my opinion. No body slam? I made a slight mistake with it, and I taught it too early. I think what I did in the last run, Actually, now that I think about it, I didn't use Mega Kick in the last run. I decided to stick with 2 Swords Dances and Body Slam. Alright, Flamethrower. Delete Slash. You never thought you'd see someone with version 3.0.1. Yeah. How'd you get to Fuchsia without Still Scope and Pokeflute? You have to have the Pokeflute. I did do Pokemon Tower first. 1, 2... I know I should have set up on the Doug Trio. I'm stupid. I completely screwed that up. Dude, every time. Why do I keep going into fights and not saving? I'm just playing awful. Usually this is something only Steve would do, but I can't believe I did it 3 times in the same run. That is... I am, really bad. I wonder if the Doug Trio is only going to spam ground-type moves. Like, will the Doug Trio ever go for Sand Attack on Charizard? Okay. Another reason I'm screwing this fight up, I should have used an Elixir. But oh well, at least I was able to mimic Earthquake. I mean, I was supposed to heal. Or not supposed to heal. I was supposed to use Flamethrower on the gym trainers, but I used up a few of my Earthquakes. You think the Doug Trio randomized? I mean, Giovanni has good AI in this game. Actually, video game studios seem to be releasing broken and unfinished games and then using patches to fix it, which is terrible for us game. I mean, if that's just what they keep doing, it's easier for them. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I wish they wouldn't do it. The part of me thinks, like, when a new game comes out, you should probably wait a month or 2 before playing it. Charizard... yeah, in Generation 1, Mimic is a TM, and literally everything learned it. Plus, Mimic is a broken move in this game. You get to choose what move you want. Which, in Gen 2 onwards, they fixed that, because that was too broken. I'm upset. Oh my god. Please, only 2 turn. You cheater. He used a potion during that. Good AI randomizes it if it doesn't see super effective. I don't know, because the good AI does look at the fire typing, right? Hmm. Earthquake one shot? Yeah. I should not have attempted flamethrower on that cloister. That was a dumb idea. They're doing it as a business on. We can't get them to stop. Yeah. I mean, plus people are just straight up used to it at this point. Like, I remember when there was controversy on, like, gaming companies doing DLC. But nowadays, pretty much everyone accepts it. Oh yeah, I totally use strength on the water. They only give a damn about the murder. By that I mean TP. Oh my. Part of me thinks I should just end this and, like, go to sleep, like, for 15 hours or something. Like, I actually didn't split a single time this run except for Brock. Like, all of my splits are blank. It's just I'm not used to splitting. Like, it's just a habit I'm gonna have to get into. Okay, at least there's still one more split I can use. It's called Save at the Lead. DLC for Horse Armor. The Horse Armor. Oh, really? So it wasn't, like, new maps, it was just items? Alright, I do need to get this. Oh, my frickin' swag boulder. Dude! I keep doing swag boulder. Alright, so... what level am I? 49. I want to be level 50 before I consider using my rare candies. Bro, I don't like complaining, so I'm planning to make... I'll play Watch Me Thrive. Yeah, we'll watch you thrive. There we go, level 50. Yeah, I should not have fought this trainer. I should have fought somebody else, like the black belt guy. Like the one on this floor. He would have been a much better trainer to fight. Oh my god, dude. Oh my... Dude. What is wrong with me? This isn't even red and blue muscle memory. Like, those trainers are the exact same in this game. Charizard front sprite looks nice. It definitely does, yeah. A lot of the yellow front sprites. It was DLC for Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but it was sold at $5. Oh my gosh. $5 DLC. Imagine that. That wouldn't even be considered DLC. That would just be an extension. I mean, you can pay $5 for a Smash character. Or you can pay $30 for a pack of... But no, I think the Smash Bros. Characters are worth it. A lot of the new characters are downright broken. Like, I know Sephiroth was definitely real bad. Steve before they updated him. Alright, so now I just have to use all of my rare candy. Actually, I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna experiment, actually. Like, what is the furthest I can get without using a candy? Like, assuming I enter at level 50. Like, I'm curious. Bubble Beam. Alright, so that's +4. That was a crit, dude. Come on. You are not helping my case. That was pretty unlucky. Yeah, I should probably use him before Lorelei. Yeah, I mean lower, yeah. Not gonna lie, I'll make 2 DLCs at Puma Day. It'll be another 10 hours with new areas and several bosses. That's the kind of DLC people don't get unless it's from... I mean, the DLC for Pokemon, it did add a lot of stuff for me to do. It did add a lot. You know what? I just split now. That'll be my save at the league. For a beam. Huh, interesting. You didn't use rest turn 2. That Dewgong has like an 80-something% chance to use rest turn 2. That was really unlucky. I was counting on it using rest for another free setup. One. That was a Gen 1 miss. I mean, it will be less training too, but I don't think it'll be necessary. Those 2 levels. I mean, if you think about it, I'm still 6 resets lower than my last run. Honestly, that probably just shows you how much better I've been at the game. Alright, Earthquake. I'm surprised I didn't one-shot. Really surprised. 2. Actually, Bruno has good... He has random AI in this game. Honestly, I should have just set up on the Onyx. He only would have had a 1 in 4 chance of Rock Slide. I was just worried he had good AI for a sec. But no, he's never had good AI. He's stupid. You were same amount at this point. You were 7 at Bruno. Really? Lance must have given me most of those resets then. But still, these resets right here, I think all but 2 of them were preventable. 2. No, you. Oh, yellow Agatha Gengar does not have haze. That's good. Haze is the most terrifying thing about that Golbat. Yeah, mimicking substitutes the safe strat here, but I think that's too slow. Bruno's always the hiker, making bad moves. Yeah. I don't know, that Onix did actually choose the correct move. Alright, now I have to teach Mega Kick. I gotta teach it, Flamethrower. Flamethrower is not useful past Lance. Flamethrower was only useful for, like, nobody. Look, by the time my game's released, all of kids and hopefully Pokemon have learned how to get Spinda out. Honestly, I don't think that's the Pokemon Company's... Well, it kind of is. They shouldn't have asked a third party to make the game because they coded the game completely differently. And the Pokemon Company, when they were trying to make the games compatible with Home, like, they had to do a lot of code conversion. I can tell you, code conversion is not easy stuff at all. It's really hard stuff. So, like, if they had made it themselves, they probably wouldn't have had that issue. Really? That sucked. I mean, that was even an attempt where Hydro Pump missed. 1 Mega Kick. There we go. Actually, I should probably mimic Ice Beam. Speed fell. Oh no. Yeah, I wasn't outspeeding the Aerodactyl anyway. There we go. Hiker Anthony replaced Bruno. Yeah. That'd be fun. That'd be funny. Remember Bruno so bad that Jim Leader called him Hiker Anthony in the last video? Yeah. Funnily enough, Gym Leader Matt's always telling us, you still don't want to underestimate Bruno. Actually, no, that was Blaine. He was talking about Blaine. I don't need to mimic anything. Let's see. Earthquake the Sandslash. Earthquake the Alakazam. I have to Mega Kick the Exeggutor. Okay. Earthquake the Magneton. Alright, what do you guys think? Do you think I'll one-shot the Cloyster? Yep. Quick attack. Oh no. 102.05. 8 resets. So yeah, that was a lot better of a run, actually. Dude, I played this run like absolute crap. And I somehow got a time 15 minutes faster with 5 less resets. Dude, how bad was I of a player back then? Like, go. Dude. Like, I consider this run shit. 249 game time. My game time last time was 324. Dude. Oh, I think I know why. The Venusaur Charizard Blastoise versus video back in December, those were all 1 playthrough attempts. You guys can see now why I want to start doing 2 playthroughs, right? Also, we can all agree that Gen A was the only thing redeeming as Legends. Worst gen. Honestly, I'd have to agree. I did like Legends, I did like BDSP, but I really did not like Sword and Shield. I did make a living dex in it, but it's not a game I'd replay. Sword and Shield. Honestly, I wouldn't replay Legends either. Yeah, they always rely on side companies for the third-party games. Like Conquest was by Tecmo Koei. The Mystery Dungeon games are by Chunsoft. Like, they should just stick to doing the side games with other people. I mean, BDSP was the first time they've had a third party make a main series game, and I knew that there were going to be issues. I mean, I still liked the game, but there were definitely issues with it. Quite a bit of issues. Alright, so the winner is people who voted under. And I've only got 3 splits on Rock, Save It, League, and then the ending split. So I'm not going to know how ahead I am until I save it the league. I always want to do 2 playthroughs, even Gen 5. I want to do 2 playthroughs. Like, a lot of my Gen 5 runs, the average amount of resets I get is like 27. Like, if I did a second run with better planning, I could probably cut that down to like 7 or 8. And that's really low for a Gen 5 run because of how hard they are. Okay. I'll need to start the timer back at 0. And Black Metal, thank you so much for the $2 again. Man, you're a real generous person. I didn't even know BSP was made by a third party. Yeah, it was made by, was it? ILCA. It was another company that, like, works closely with Nintendo. I think Game Freak had them make it so they could focus on Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet. I think that's the reason they did. Only thing I liked was the wild area. Sword and Shield? It was nice, yeah. I didn't like how the cities felt so cramped. Sword and Shield are very bad. It felt too... almost like a Kirby game. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, don't be mean to Kirby like that. Kirby done nothing wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a new poll. What will my final content be? Honestly, I'm gonna put this at 1 hour. I'll put the under at 1 hour. Or actually, I'm gonna put the range at an hour. I'm gonna put the under at 50. And then the in-between, I'll put 57 to under. Over. Kirby is good, but a Pokemon game with colors like that, I agree, yeah. Alright, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. 102 is good for a fire type, absolutely. I forgot to set my text speed again. Oh. Well, Steve's name is Stevie. I don't think he'll get under... Hey, if you think I can, the option's there. You like Arceus better than Sword and Shield? I do like Legends better than Sword and Shield, I agree. I mean, I've seen a bunch of, like, rumors online about, like, what they'll announce on Pokemon Day. I hate how the #1 theory is Let's Go Johto game. A Legends Johto would be actually really cool. I do not want a Let's Go game. That would suck. Like, something I don't get is how the Let's Go games have received so much love online. Because regular people I've talked to, like, in my chat, I've seen some people say it's real good, but a bunch of others say it was the worst game they've ever played. But the Google reviews don't seem to match that. Like, and the critic reviews don't seem to match it. Yeah, no Let's Go. Please, no. I don't know why people want another Let's Go. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee only did good because Pokemon Go was really popular at the time. They made Let's Go because of Pokemon Go. Like, Pokemon Go is not as popular as it once was. Like, I don't think the sales numbers are going to be as good. Younger fan base? Probably. But please, no. Yeah, and Kanto being the most popular region, yeah, it like hit a lot of people's like nostalgia, especially with Pokemon Go. I don't think Johto's gonna have that same effect. Let's Go was a mistake. I'm just gonna say, like, I don't think a lot of people would miss it. I mean, I say that as I'm playing Let's Go music in the background. The music is good. The Let's Go music was really... I got Let's Go, and yeah, as a different game, sure, because some people don't want to play it on a phone, but it would be redundant. Bro, they made Legends Arceus because Arceus is long overdue for a game. They want a Legends game with Myth don't deserve a game for itself. I'm not sure that's the reason they did it. I think they were experimenting with the open world feature. I think they were experimenting with it. They probably just started with Legends Arceus just to see how people would react to it. But one of my complaints about Legends Arceus is, like, your progress was halted by the Pokedex. Like, if you ever do something similar to Legends, please make your way of progression not the Pokedex. Because having to fill out the dumb, useless tasks just to get to the next area was so stupid. Like, I just want to go through the mandatory stuff and go to the next area. And if I undertrain, I'll pay for it. Hey, you never know. I think I wouldn't surprise me if some gaming companies actually paid, like, their own people to, like, write anonymous reviews. Wouldn't surprise me. The graphics were good. I think the catching was a mistake. I think the reason they made the catching like that was to mimic Pokemon. That was how the catching worked in that game. Let's go game with Johto. I might as well throw my Switch out the window. Yeah, don't do that. Because if they announce it, you throwing your Switch out the window ain't gonna fix it. I mean, if they announced other stuff too, that'd be cool. But I just hope, like, Let's Go Johto's not, like, the main attraction. Great, nice. Tackle. I hate how they gave the Sonic bind in yellow. "51 seconds ahead." But then again, I didn't fight it. I fought the same trainers too, pretty much. I think the only reason I'm ahead is because in the last run I had so many wild encounters. Could you even lose to Brock at this level? Not if I had remembered to heal. I didn't remember to heal, which is why it was worth. I do like Legends, but the Pokedex thing was a hassle. Yeah. Actually, Legends Unova, like, if my Legends Unova was ever announced and, like, it took place in, like, 1800s America, like, that would actually be a really good game. I would actually really want to play that. But we'll see what they announce. Just please, I don't know why people are thinking Let's Go Johto. There's, like, some supposed leaks online about Let's Go Togepi and Wooper, but I'm pretty confident they're fake. Cowboys, yeah. Well, I don't think Cowboys, because Unova is based on New York. There were no cowboys around the New York area. That whole area has been industrialized since, like, the 1750s. It'd be like horses with, it'd be like horses with carriages and, like, small buildings and saloons and stuff. Well, not saloons, but, like, it'd still be horses and carriages. I just realized I never found a Pidgey, so I'm gonna have to look for one. Hero, that'll work. I don't think Scratch will kill. Crit. Dude. I'll just defeat that. Ah, forget it. Come on. Alright, you're not gonna crit this time, are you? Thank you. Bro, I like Legends Unova, but I want the Unova remixed. They did do Legends Arceus first. Or no, they did BDSP then Legends. I don't know. I don't know what the ordering will be. I do like how they introduced link cable so you can get trades. That I liked. Because you really couldn't trade in that game. You had to do something. What do you mean I can't use a potion on my fully healed Charizard? Shake my head. Alright, gotta get Mega Punch. Really? Yeah, Paris. Well, I don't need one. This ain't red and blue. Alright, T-Shid over Growl. You don't like matching You don't like making Pokeballs work like Master Balls, get rid of the catching RNG? We only did that for the red and blue randomizers, the key item randomizers, because one of the you know the key items, the item finder and the HM for Flash, you had to catch like 10 and 30 Pokemon. The randomizer program we were using lowered it to 6 and 12, and since catching Pokemon was mandatory, we made it so all Pokeballs would work guaranteed, but I don't know, that's just too far from vanilla in my opinion. And besides, it can actually give Pokemon with weaker moves an advantage because they can easily catch things. Like, when I was doing a bunch of those Fire Red backport runs, Roserade actually had moves that would not kill the HM opponent. But like something like Volcarona would just kill everything. So catching an HM user was hard. I think it's just part of the run. If Gen 10 takes place in Canada, I'd be so happy. I don't know. I think Cold Regions has had enough representation. I would really like a region from, like, Africa or something. That'd be pretty cool. Like a giant desert. A bunch of, like, savannas. That'd be a really cool region. Australia? Of course you'd say that, John. I mean, if they made Australia, literally the whole game would be upside down. Like, why do you want an Australia game? Well, I mean, it'd be fine for you because you're already upside down. Alright, time for Rival 2. Yeah, Chansey give the most XP, but there aren't many Chansey in this game. But fun fact, besides Chansey, the final evolved starters give some of the most XP. Don't sand attack. Bruh. You know it's like a double-edged sword? Sand attack lowers your accuracy. Getting hit with tail whip and sand attack raises my attack. So just wait till I eventually land a Mega Punch. There we go. It's like a double-edged sword in that fight. When will you beat Misty? After Rival 2 and I get Dig. I want to be level 25 with Dig. That's the only way I can beat her. Sure, everything is backwards here. We drive on the other side of the road. You monsters. I really should have used Mega Punch on the Pidgey instead. You know, one of the things I am upset about Yellow version, they updated the front sprites, but they didn't update the back sprites. Like, the back sprites for a lot of these Pokemon are pretty bad. Like Charizard, I'm not a fan of its back sprite. Alright, here's the Mankey guy. Really? I should really use a potion. Or 2. Or 3. Should have used Mega Punch on the Ekans too. Technically not Chansey's postgame. There is one trainer in Victory Road that has one, but I think that's about it. Oh, crit. Alright, at least I'm not going to get a dumb reset on here like last time. Burn. %86% of you think 57 to an hour. That's a pretty safe time range. I can understand why you would vote for that. Plus, I am going to be a lot more focused on the run, too, so I'm not going to make those mistakes again. Alright, so last time I ended up picking up the Ether. Don't pick that up. Ether's bad. That Ether's a bad item. You know what's interesting? I told Steve this one time. You know the Elixir and Ether on this route? If they swapped the positions of the Ether and the Elixir on this route, you would actually save for the end of the game. The Ether you would use while fighting these people. Like, it'd be a lot better if they had swapped them. If you're wondering why not just dig or escape rope out of the house, that is only in red and blue. You cannot do that in yellow. They patched it. Alright, if I can get to level 25 after this guy... Oh, no, I clearly won't. Oh, Black Metal, thanks for gifting a membership to 4213 Dead. Man, you're just insane, Black Metal. You're insane. Alright, now I gotta teach Dig. In the place of Scratch. Oh, Stephen B, how you doing? Alright, hopefully after this I get to 25. It'll be close. I don't think I will, though. But it's fine, though. 25 really isn't needed. It would just help. At least I'll hopefully get it for Misty. Or after the Staryu. Alright, can we first try Misty? In the last run, I had one reset on her because her Staryu used X Defend and crit Bubble Beam. There we go. Water Gun. Okay. Don't X Defend. That is painful. The Bubble Beam got the 33% speed drop, and then it went for Bubble Beam again and killed me. So I couldn't use Dig. That is painful. Really? That's annoying. Crit. Oh my god. There we go. True, but that's just the XP value game improved. I just want to say that Lucky Frail Poke gave out the most XP. Audino notably gave huge XP. Yeah, it did. I'm really glad they put Audino in the game too. Especially with Gen 5, since they changed the way experience is given out. You get higher amounts if you're a lower level. People always complained about, like, you know how, like, back in Gen 1, 2, and 3, and 4, like, the trainers seemed to have a lot of Pokemon. But, like, in the newer games, they really did not have many Pokemon. Like, the trainers would have 1 or 2. I think that was to balance out over-leveling. I think that was the reason they did it. That a crit Bubble Beam survival? Crazy. Yeah, I mean, I was near full health, too. Dude. I should have just used Ember. Ember is a one-shot on these guys. I don't know how I forgot that. What wild mon would I train on? Why did I do that? Why did I use... I thought I was using Dig on the Raticate. But no, he sends out the Spearow first. I wasn't looking. That's embarrassing. Sell keys. Item 2 with item 3 super potion. Promote speedrunner. Yeah. Actually, I didn't even use rest in the last run. I'm actually gonna skip it. And in the last run, there was really a punishment for delaying body slam. Not really. Dude, what do you mean I can't use SS ticket? Dude, that sucks. I just sold my... Dude. Great, okay, I'm... Oh, I didn't pick up the full restore. Alright, guys, guys are gonna want to look away for that. Dude, like, I just sold my antidotes. Because usually after the, like, Misty and stuff, you really do not need antidote. But it had to do that. Sorry about not paying attention. I'm hoping... Okay, well, hopefully. Dude. I was trying to press A, then down to body slam, but I pressed down, then A, so I went into the items bag. Okay, also remember, for solo runs, you mostly train on optional trainers, while Pokemon grinding is slow unless it's for Brock. Well, the problem is, for Brock, it's the only way to train. Plus, in my Gen 5 solo runs, Audino training is really slow, because you have to wait for the grass to show. Dude, in Yellow version, the poison flashes are really bad. I can see why Scott talked about in that Rayquaza run, he was thinking of going into the ROM and taking those flashes out. I would understand why, because that is just awful to look at. But that's fine, though. I outspeed the Raichu, and it's a one-hit with Dig. Seizure warning, flashing lights. Yeah. Sorry about that. There we go. In red and blue... Okay, I forgot to split it Misty, so I had to skip that split, but I did split for certain. 2007... Yeah, it's like a white frame, too. In red and blue, it's really not that visible. They actually did a good job at hiding it. I think it's because of all the extra colors. Like, it looks like it inverts the colors for a frame. Like, you know how, like, you invert colors, black becomes white becomes black? I think that's what it does in the poison. Alright, it's fixed. Got a way to put the cursor back up in slot 1. Get on the bike. Bruh. Oh man, my viewership dipped down after all that poison damage. Yeah, I guess people didn't like seeing that. Honestly, we're making really good time, actually. I mean, the one reset wasn't through any fault of my own. It was just an unlucky speed drop from Bubble Beam. Like, I would have been fine with a crit. It's just the speed drop was quite bad. Yellow has the infamous flashing lights. Yeah. Like I stated before, red and blue, you can barely see them. It's the yellow version, you can actually see them. Do you think Red from Gold, Silver, and Crystal should have had a Raichu instead? No, I don't think so, because that implies that that Red is from Yellow version. Like, I think it makes sense that he has his Pikachu. That's like the most famous Pokemon he has. I think Red having Pikachu is the sole reason they invented the Light Ball. I mean, doubling Pikachu's attack and special attack is a really broken item. Plus, Pikachu has really good speed. Like, at some point, I want to do a Pikachu solo run with and without Light Ball. Like, I want to make it a versus race. I might make it like a live stream. I don't know. Maybe an edited video. I don't know. I think people would be genuinely interested in that. Like, what would be better? A Pikachu holding the Light Ball the whole time? Or one where it could hold other items, like berries, leftovers? Because sometimes being able to change your held item at will can help a lot. Like, I remember Hidden Jim, another content creator, he had a video where he compared Marowak with and without the Bone Club, or the Thick Club. The one without ended up winning because Gold, Silver, and Crystal, you really need leftovers in red. On Crystal or Heart Gold? The Light Ball was introduced in Gen 3. So, I don't know, actually, what game I'd do it in. I don't want to do it in a Johto game with Red, because Red pretty much always needs leftovers, so that's not fair. I want to do, like, a more normal game, like Emerald version, or Sapphire. Maybe Platinum. Because Platinum leftovers really aren't important, because you can't get them in the... Go. Have a Red's Pikachu didn't even have a light. Yeah, because the Light Ball didn't exist in Gen 2. He has it in Gen 4. So in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, his Pikachu is actually the hardest hitting Pokemon on his whole... Alright, I'm gonna go in here now to go get the rare candy. If you trade Pikachu... Yeah, oh, the Light Ball is in Gen 2. You're right. They just didn't give it to Pikachu, to Red's Pikachu for some reason. But it only did special attack. Really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Nope, don't get vitamins. Super repels here. Light Ball was introduced in Gen 2. He's core to Wikipedia. Okay. But still, I don't want to do it in a game with Red in it. Because the one that doesn't have Light Ball would just win because it would have leftovers. I want to do it in a game without leftovers, basically. I don't know. I think Platinum version, maybe. Because Platinum tends to be a real good game for, like, those kind of niche challenges. Like, hardcore Nuzlocks or, like, Soul Links. Usually Gen 4 games or Gen 5 games are the way to go. I think for that game I would probably do Platinum. Like Pikachu with Light Ball versus Pikachu that can hold anything else. That would be a really interesting... no promises when or if I'd make it, but it just sounds interesting. You think Gen 2 only because of hidden power? I know, but I'm comparing the usage of held items. And besides, in Gen 2, like you just said, John, it only raised special attack. I want to do it in a game where it raised both. Did I not use a repel? I did not. Gotta mod Crystal so Red's Chew has a light ball and see how much harder it is. Not really that much harder because the Pikachu in that game, like, it's always a one-shot. And the thing that makes Red's Pikachu harder in Crystal is it's the fact that it has Charm. Like, you can't set up on it because Charm will lower your attack, and almost every Pokemon for Red and Crystal has to rely on setting up Curse to raise its attack, and that would just be super annoying. Red's Pikachu in Heart Gold's more terrifying because of Volt Tackle, and it has Iron Tail. It does take a ton of recoil damage, but Volt Tackle from that Pikachu with Light Ball, it'll one-hit KO anything that's not a ground type. Or at least come close to it. Alright, now to go get Swift. I need to teach it over Leer. Right now. Yes. I need to do it just to get it out of my bag. You know what? I'm actually going to try with beating Erica first before doing Cycling Road. Erica's gym is just, like, so out of the way. I'm still going to do these trainers here because doing these trainers allowed me to get Slash quicker. So I will actually fight these guys. I need to replay my Soul Silver soon. Yeah, I mean, I'd recommend it. Although, it does feel nice having the speed up feature, but that's just for replaying the game. I think if it's the first time, like, if you have the cartridge. I mean, right now I've seen online that the original cartridges are going for like $120 or something, which is ridiculous. I still have my original Heart Gold version with the case and the game. I could easily sell it for that thing for like $125 if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do it. My DS copy of Heart Gold tragically lost to time. Darn, I feel bad for you, sorry. That sucks. That happened to my brother's Soul Silver. He had Soul Silver, but he lost his. But you know what's upsetting? We still have the case for it. The case has just been empty for the last 10 years. The Soul Silver, I think we lost it in the move. Like, we moved houses like 4 or so years ago. And I think during that process, it probably just got lost. I really should just use Body Slam on that Tangela. You know what? Just spam Body Slam. Technically, our attack stat's higher. Plus, the defense drops are just free badge boosts. 3006 Gym Force. Alright, now to go do something. That's worse than having nothing. Yeah, it kind of is. How would Pikachu do in Gen 6? I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever... Well, I'm sure I will do Gen 6 again in the future, but I might actually take a break from Gen 6 this... Just because, I want to only do games with game hook functionality. I hate updating overlays manually. That's why, like, I started doing Diamond and Pearl, Platinum, and Heart Gold, Soul Silver again, because they have fully updating overlays, but Gen 5 doesn't have them yet. We're still working on the mappers, so I'm not going to be playing them yet. Continue with the cartridge's absence. Yeah. Alright, time to do Sylph. I don't enjoy Gen 6's art style. Can't play because I dislike the look of it. I would understand that, yeah. I would understand that. Alright, I do want to try and be level 38s, but I'm still going to do the same Sylph training. Like, I think these trainers here, I think it's way better than the Fighting Dojo, because a bunch of the trainers in Fighting Dojo don't give that good XP. It's just they give good XP because, like, they're close together. But, like, all these guys here are, like, on the way, they're on the way to Rival 5. But I think these trainers are just better. Plus, at the end of it, you get rewarded for your efforts with a heal bed. Yeah, this time I decided to replace Body Slam. I'm just going to hold on to Ember just so I remember to replace it with Flamethrower. Besides, Body Slam was only really good for the early mid-game. I just hated how X and Y has no post-game and the rivals are too nice. Almost, I mean, here's the thing. Like, X and Y, they're not your rivals. Like, if you look in, like, for example, if you look at the game's soundtrack, the actual theme for them is called Friends Battle. Like, they're not rivals, they're your friends. Only good thing about X and Y 2 are the starters. Fennekin and Delphox were good. Greninja was nice. My first ever X playthrough, I think I used Chestnut. But Chestnut is an ugly starter. It is real ugly. Plus, its signature move, Spiky Shield, at least at the time it was signature, it was just a bad move compared to, like, Mystical Fire and Water Shuriken. But you know what's interesting? I actually looked up those games on Google to see what the reviews were. Google reviews rated that game 93%. Makes me wonder why. Makes me wonder if nostalgia has to do it. I think the first time I played X and Y was like 2015, say. I remember I liked them, but I played Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire first. So I just liked those games way better. And remember, that was my first time playing Hoenn too. But I didn't have nostalgia as an excuse for liking it. Like, I liked Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire way better. X and Y just felt like a watered-down version of Omega Ruby. Kind of weird to explain. I'm sure you guys understand what I'm talking about. Fennekin was furry bait. What isn't? I mean, look at Lucario. Gen 4 was like the generation furries love. I do enjoy Greninja's line. Chestnut has a look only a mother could love. Damn. That's brutal. Gotta go get. I don't remember. Is this guy any good? A Cubone. So far, no. Yeah, this guy's not good. I will replace Ember. X and Y got you into Pokemon again, huh? That's interesting. You know, I actually came over here just for that calcium, but I do want to be level 40 here. Not for just Rival 5, but also to help out with, like, Sabrina. You know what? Part of me wonders if I should just do Koga first. Because Sabrina felt way too risky without the speed boost from Koga. 8, 9... You know what? Yeah, after I do Rival 5, I'll dig out, I'll end up back in Saffron, and I'll fly down and do Fuchsia. It's just, yes, Sabrina was just way too risky. Besides, it's not going to cost you time that much. I gotta use some vitamins. You were a hardcore Gen 1 2. First game, really? The first games I played, I think it was either Fire Red or Leaf Green. I think it was, anyway. I don't remember, actually. It was such a long time ago. I got a lot of my Pokemon games at the same time, because they were hand-me-downs from my older siblings, who were the, like, 1990s Pokemon Mania. Like, they were the original, like, audience who bought Red and Blue. And then they passed down a bunch of games to us, like, all at the same time. Like, Fire and Leaf Green, there was Platinum, Diamond and Pearl, Sparkle and Still Silver. Those are the games we got from them. I'm not sure the ordering that we played them in. But one of the ones I liked the most was Fire Red Leaf Green. Dude, I should just be using Swift. I do remember this. Oh my god, dude. Crit. Second reset. Dude, I'm level 40. Well, oh yeah, I didn't heal like 5 HP points. Game for Elasticity. It created Volt Tackle exclusively for Pikachu 120 base power in Gen 2. Other electrics had to wait for Gen 5 for physical Wild Charge. Even then, Wild Charge is not that good of a... Dude, stop using Slash. Alright, I'm hoping Dig is going to be enough. Dude, stop critting. Then Gen 9 for a physical Supercell Slam. Never heard of that move, actually. Is it any good? I didn't get Diamond until it came out. If it weren't for my brother, I wouldn't be into Pokemon. Well, you better thank him. Alright, I'm gonna spam Slash for Jesse and James, and then for Giovanni, I'll use Swords Dance with Dig. I remember playing the remakes of Gen 1, I liked them as well. Yeah, I did like them a lot. I didn't play Red or Blue until 2018. And that was just to speedrun them. No joke. Like, my first ever playthrough, I was following a speedrun.com guide. Kind of funny. Sadly, I missed out on 3 when it came out right down to GPA. Was just into platform. Ah. Gym 5. Okay. I haven't forgotten the split yet. Okay. I think it's just for these older games where there's like less time in between the splits. I keep forgetting to split. I think for the longer games, like Platinum, for example, I will actually remember to split. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna go do Koga. Alright, that one trainer I fought with the Sand Slashes in the R-Box, that person was... I don't think that... You know what? I'm still gonna fight them. I'll actually fight the R-Box Sand Slash trainer too. I want to be level 60 to 61 for the start of World. Plus, I need money for vitamins too. My husband had no one to teach about Pokemon other than me, actually. Yeah, you've mentioned that many a time. There will be Shadow. Keep the tradition going. Yes, all of us must band together and keep the tradition alive. Actually, I think that's where a lot of the younger fan base came from. Their millennial parents probably played this. I should really just stick to Slash. I am like Steve. I grew up with Gen 1, layering on Gen 2. Pretty much stopped after Fire and only picked up my Groovy Sun and have not played the Switch games. Steve only played Legends and BDSP. He actually played BDSP a lot. He actually really liked the game. And he never played the original Gen 4. So it was kind of like the feeling I had when I played Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I never played the original Hoenn, I went straight to the remix. Hello, Sundown. Supercell Slam's 195, so it's good. Electivire and Luxray needed it. Electivire also get Plasma Fits. Yes, electric types just did not that get good, like, physical moves coverage. Alright, now stop critting everything, Charizard. Really? I believe Pokemon is known enough that many people know what it is to an extent. Well, I mean, pretty much everyone knows Pikachu. Like, I think I read a study somewhere that Pikachu is more widely recognized as a mascot than Mickey Mouse. Like, more people know what it is. That's impressive. Okay. Oh yeah, I never did Sabrina yet. Blaine will be easier. Every Pokemon is Pikachu. That's probably it. No, I'm not streaming tomorrow. It's Valentine's. Why is everyone asking about a Love Disc stream? I was at Exceptional's Pokemon Black stream earlier today, and someone asked him if he was doing Love Disc. No, I'm not doing that. In fact, tomorrow morning, I have to record my voiceover audio for the Crobat video, and then I have to go out with my girlfriend for Valentine's Day, and then the day after, I have to actually work on editing, because I'm hoping to get it out for a Friday release. Yeah. Plus, there really wasn't like a Mickey Mouse mania. Black Metal, back at it again. Thank you so much. Girlfriends are overrated. I don't know. I enjoy mine. Yep, Abra, just keep doing it. See? This gym is absolutely free with Koga's speed badge. Really? Don't crit Charizard. Come on, you know better. Thank you. Flamethrower. Yes. Deletes. Slash. Alright, now for Blaine. I'll still save before Blaine too. I'm not gonna heal up with a potion, I'll just save. I would enjoy my girlfriend if I had one. I love that meme. Honestly, what I'm planning to do, I don't know actually, I'm gonna have to figure it out. Maybe he'll surprise you with something. I've been single for a while, but it also has... Yeah, I know, but... You know what else has its benefits? Not being alone. That's what made me go out and try and get one. Plus, my girlfriend isn't even local. She lives like 2 hours away. But we meet up halfway, so it's like an hour drive. Because all the girls in my town have either moved out, or I know them and I don't want to be with them. Honestly, if my husband decides to divorce me, I'll probably get back together. I don't think that'll happen. At least I hope not. Alright, I'm gonna want to be 48. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be 48. I want to be 48 for Giovanni, so Giovanni will get me to 49. And then Rival 6 will get me to 50. Speed the Romancer. Yeah, that's one of my nicknames. Yep. Nice speed run, though. It's either a speedy way to a great relationship or divorce court. Alright, I'm gonna need to fight this guy. Speed maybe 6'9". Really? I wish I was that tall. I'm actually 6'4". You're off by 5 inches. But I don't need to overspend on chocolate and dinner for a holiday. It's more than that. It's just showing love for the other person. Showing you care. One. I don't think I've once seen that Dugtrio use Sand Attack. Let's just speedrun 100% around speedrun time itself. Oh my god. Sorry I brought this up, jeez. Alright, my save at League was 5640. Alright, I got all the rare candies. I just have to go vitamin shopping. I need to buy 5 proteins, and I guess I might just buy a calcium. Get some more stuff. Oh, it's... Sell these super. I don't need them. Sell these. Okay, so I need 5 of these. Oh, I got more money than 3 carboses. Yeah, I worry more about the future than the present, I agree. Alright, then I'll need to teach... Or, no. Don't teach Mimic. I teach Mimic for, Teach Mimic. I don't really use Mimic until... Oh. Almost forgot. There. Hopefully after this fight I'll be level 50. Give speed a couple more legs. I see what you did there. Couple. Alright. Earthquake. I know Dig and Earthquake have the same power, it's just Dig is 1 turn instead. Really? Attack fell. Okay. You know what? +5 should still be enough. I've been way too focused on chat. We're already on Rival 6. Yeah, Earthquake so I don't dig out by mistake. Exactly. That's one of the risks of having Dig on your main Pokemon. Like, if you enter a wild Pokemon battle and, like, all your item cursors reset, if I spam Dig in the menu, I'll select my Charizard, and then I'll dig out. That has happened. Pretty much past lane, there is absolutely no reason to keep Dig. It becomes a negative if you keep Dig. I actually didn't do the word pun on purpose, but it still worked. You shouldn't have said that. I gave you the credit. I gave you the credit, man. Am I level 50? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get off the bike for this part. No one saw that. Can you dig out of Giovanni's gym? You cannot in yellow. You can't even do it in red and blue. You've never been able to. The only gyms you can dig out of are Sabrina and Blaine. They did not fix those in yellow. But does your girlfriend know you stream Pokemons? Yeah, she does. In fact, like in the future, like she wants to do like her own streams and video editing, and she wants me to help her with it. That's gonna be in the future, like when we. together. Like, far future. I mean, she's not really into Pokemon. I did get her Legends Arceus, but, she and I both like games, just different games. I find that weird that you can only dig out of 2 gyms. Yeah, Gen 1's weird. Janky. I don't have enough ink, dude. Are you serious? That is a problem. That is a, big issue. Okay. Where am I gonna get an item? Filth. There's a vitamin in there. There's some vitamins in there I didn't get. That's fine. I'm ahead of my last run by like 3 minutes. That was just a little oversight. 6th floor, right here. HP. Alright. Out of cash. Price of vitamins is... yeah. 8th floor. I already got everything there. Got the stuff here. I got the 7th floor calcium. Or got them. I don't think I got the 5th floor. There's a TM here. Let's get it. Okay, now at this point, I kind of wish I had dig. Yeah, that's just, I should not have bought that extra Carbos. Or actually, I think the reason I had money last time was because of those Victory Road trains. Thing is, I only need $12,000. There. Oh, I'm stupid. I literally picked up an escape rope. Alright, now I'm gonna use all these candy. Power plants forbidden. Yes. If you could fly to that Pokemon Center by Rock Tunnel, I would go there, but you can only fly there in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but you have to have walked into it first. It's so stupid. Alright, I'm 1 minute and 54 seconds ahead of the save. But yeah, I'm still ahead. I just went from being 3 minutes to only 1 minute and 50. 1? Oh my god, that is, quite bad. I don't think a +3 Earthquake is gonna knock this out. Okay, Clutch Super Potion. That's good. You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm sticking to +3. Okay. You are gonna use a setup move turn 2. Or that. That works too. Okay. You are gonna be a one-shot. I think +5 should one-shot the Lapras. Yeah. That was a pretty scary fight. In Japanese, the Pokedollars are yens. The items aren't as expensive as they look. Yeah. I actually saw someone do a conversion. If you assume that, like, a price of a bottle of water is $1, the fresh water, like, it's roughly, like, I think $1 is like 150 Pokedollars. That's the rough estimate. So, like, the bug catchers, when they give you, like, 50 Pokedollars, that's pretty much like a quarter. I made a meme on my channel that's about you getting more money than your actual pay IRL. Yeah, but you gotta think conversions. But still, the champion's paying you like $19,000 for Pokedollars for winning. What would be the conversion on that? Be like... That'd be like 6,000, 7,000 bucks. So Soda Pop's $1.99 for 300 yen. Yeah, that sounds about right. Mega Drain. Mega Drain. He was right. Uh-oh. Come on. Okay, now this is a bit scary. That's why mimicking substitutes the safety strat. Although I don't have Mimic on my moveset yet, I'm saving that for like Yeah, you guys were correct to not vote under 57. It would have had to have been a perfect run. Yeah, that was a bit too low of an estimate. 19,000 yen's, roughly 120 bucks. Ah. Oh, I never got Mega Kick. Oh, no. Oh, no, that is not... Hmm. That's concerning. I'm gonna have to set up to +2 Sword Stance. Alright, I got a Hydro Pump miss. You know what, guys? That was a complete mistake I made, and it would completely end this run. I should have gotten it, so... Here's what I'm gonna... There. So we're gonna pretend I actually did pick it up. Sword Stance, Mimic Hyper Beam. No. Like, I was supposed to pick it up, and I was talking to chat and I completely forgot. That will literally kill the whole run. So we're just gonna pretend I picked it up. We'll just count that reset as like the time investment to getting it. We'll just pretend. No, I don't want to rely on a Hydro Pump. So that's how I got Charmander's 111 reset at once. Yeah, I was supposed to pick it up. I completely forgot. I mean, the alternative would have just been me completely starting over. I'm not doing it. Come on, Mega Kick, please hit. I hate you. I was supposed to mimic Ice Beam off the Dragonair, but I forgot. I was just hoping to land a Mega Kick on the Dragonite, but... Dang, I had a... Dude, that was a crit. Alright, you know what? Ooh, another free setup. Earthquake. Alright, I need to mimic Ice Beam. Hey, I actually outspeed the Aerodactyl. Nice. Even without the badge boost, all those Carbos definitely helped. Yeah, I don't see this getting sub-hour. This is going to be like an hour blank, I guess. Maybe an hour one. Does a Sword Stance Mega Kick Oko Dragonite? I think it would have, maybe. But I'm not sure. I think it could have. Because don't forget, there were the badge boosts. Right, yeah, the rival fight here is really easy. I just have to... Even if I'm poisoned. Well, easy-ish. I do have to land a Mega Kick on the Exeggutor. Honestly, Mimic was not useful this run at all. Like, I shouldn't have even bothered with it. Actually, no, it was useful for Lance. Yeah, I needed it for just one fight. Alright, so this will kill the Cloyster. Just don't crit, please. Mega Kick does have Iron Tail accuracy. Are you serious? Come on, stop, stop, stop. Come on, stop, stop, stop. Thank you. That must have been a low roll. That actually KO'd last time. 1 hour 44. With 4 resets. Yeah. Yeah, the 4 times Ice Beam, yeah. Because it avoids me needing to rely on Mega Kick. So, I was 1 minute and 20 seconds faster. But you know what? This is a much better time, though. Although, forgetting Mega Kick was definitely bad. But then again, I had to put it into my moveset because I would have had to completely start over the run. But completely understandable. I was gonna get it anyway. Huh, 2 hours. Technically, over an hour actually won. It was over an hour by 44 seconds. None of you were correct. None of you are. That's amazing. Yeah, 75 is still poor accuracy. Yeah, but it was only for one fight. Alright, so you can see our old rundown here. Overall, we were roughly 16 to 17 minutes faster. We were able to cut out 9 resets, and I think we were only level 65 too. Let me just edit the information, and I'll move Charizard up the leader accordingly. Don't forget, a lot of these are really old runs. We voted 57 to an hour. You guys were close. Really, really close. But yeah, me doing some tiny screw-ups was quite bad. Alright, so an hour 44. That puts... Although, everything else here is going to redo eventually. It won't be like that. Especially that thing. That thing. Anyway, thank y'all for stopping by, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to Black Metal for your generosity. I really appreciate it. Anyways, I will see you all on Thursday, where Steven plays MT Birius, and I will be doing our Pokemon Blue backport with Regigigas. And to try and mimic Slow Start, we did cut its attack and speed by 20%. I mean, obviously it's 50%, but we can't mimic the fact that it wears off. So we decided 20% was a good middle ground. Worth playthrough in the future? No. If I did remember Mega Kick, this run would still be roughly similar. Like, I just did that one attempt to just make up for the time that I would have had to get it, so... Yeah, no. Anyways, I will see you all later. Bye.